Hello, this video is going to show you how to create a cut line around a design to print it as a sticker on a roll-in printer. To begin with, I got a design a student gave me today and wanted to make it into a sticker. Here is the file, and what we're trying to achieve here is we're trying to put a cut line that goes around this sticker so it has kind of a custom shape to it. We're going to be using Adobe Illustrator to do this because we need to create what's called an EPS file for that printer. So to start with, I'm going to go to Adobe Illustrator, I'm going to go File, New, and the size of the document that I'm going to create is going to be a 3" by 3" document. So 3 inches by 3 inches, good size for kind of your average sticker. Now I've got my artboard. That is a 3" by 3" artboard. I'm going to go File, Place, and then I'm going to go ahead and place that design. And it's quite a large file, so I'm going to zoom out. Command minus allows me to zoom out. I hold down Shift as I adjust the scale of it. It keeps it in proportion. So I'm going to make it so it fills that artboard. Just nudge it to the middle. There we go. Okay. All right, so I've got my design placed on my artboard. The next thing I need to do is I need to create another layer. So I'm going to work on a layer above this to give it a nice outline. So I'm going to go to Window, check mark Layers, make that layer palette pop out off to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and lock this layer because I don't want to mess with this layer. Then I'm going to create a new layer. And I'm going to call this Cutlines. The tool that I'm going to use to go around and trace this is just going to be the pen tool. Now the key for this is I need to start in a point and make my way all the way around and then finish and close that path by clicking on the same point that I started with. The way the roll-in printer is going to distinguish where to cut is based on the color that we use. We're going to be using a spot color. So I'm going to go to my stroke. I can go up here or I could go down here. And what I'm looking for is a library that I've installed onto my computer in the program's presets folder, so that's one thing you'll need to do. And I click on the Rollin VersaWorks color swatches, and it has a few different color swatches. The one that I'm going to use is the magenta spot color that says Cut Contour. I can tell it's a spot color because it's got a small little dot in the or a spot in the bottom corner. So this is the color I use for my stroke. The stroke weight that I'm going to use is a 0.25, and then I'm just going to keep this as uniform, keep this as a round, 5-point round, because this is adjusting the stroke weight that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and click and drag, and I'm trying to get as close as I can. It doesn't need to be perfect, and if you've never used the pen tool, it takes a little while to get used to at first. So whenever you click and drag with the pen tool, it creates the handles. And I know this student doesn't need it exact, so I'm actually going kind of a little bit inside of their design. And then I'm purposely going to do this, give some jagged points on this side to show you how I can clean those up afterwards. Alright, so this is where I'm saying hover over that first point, and next to the pen tool you get a circle, little icon that's going to show you that you are now closing the path. Alright, so I've got a nice path that goes around. I'm going to select it with the black arrow tool first, and I can move it around if I need and make any adjustments, but I'm pretty happy with what I have. with the exception of all these kind of jagged anchor points. So these are fairly smooth, and that works really well for a cut line. But when you have some jagged lines, sometimes you need to clean those out and round them. By using the direct selection tool, I can click on certain anchor points and get that circle to show up. If you double click on it, it lets you adjust the radius and the smoothness of that corner. I'm just going to click OK. What I'm going to do is click on it, drag it, and it will help me kind of round some of those off. So that's what I like to do to make this a little bit faster and easier. I'm tracing around it. And then if you double click on an anchor point, you can actually move it around too. Here I'm just pulling the handles to make that one a little bit more round. Okay, so this works for me. I kind of have a nice smooth edge. Let's round that one off a little bit. Okay, so that kind of works. Now to make this a print-ready file, I need to save it in EPS file format. So if you're not familiar with that format, go to File, Save As. Clouds folder. There we go. And then in the format here, this is where you look in the drop down and find Illustrator EPS, because that is a file type that my Roland VersaWorks RIP software will read, and it will allow me to use this design with the printer. So really what it's going to do is print this design first, suck it back into the computer, and then it will, suck it back into the printer, and then it will use the cutter to cut along this spot color line. So I just need to move this. Okay, so that is how you would make this into a print-friendly file. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and good luck with your designs and making them into stickers.